All right, welcome everyone. I think we'll get this party started. I woke up this morning and I looked at the rain showers and I said, I thought even the man up above can't rain on this party today. Welcome on behalf of Mayo Clinic Health System in Cannon Falls and our entire Mayo organization. It's an incredible day to celebrate a milestone in this community that I think everyone's been looking forward to for years, maybe even decades. I'm Tom Witt. For those of you who I don't know, I'm a family physician and the physician leader for our operations here in Cannon Falls, along with Lake City and Red Wing. I'm here today with Dr. John Noseworthy, who's the CEO of our Mayo Enterprise, Kathy Brecken, who will be speaking and representing our community board and our campaign committee, and Richard Samuelson, representing Goodhue County and our government partners. First of all, I want to acknowledge some of the other leaders that are here with us today, including in our front row, Rob Nessie, our CEO for the health system, Mark Cook, his administrative partner, Steve Gudgel, my administrative partner, Dave Agater, our regional CEO, and Doug Parks, his administrative partner. Before we go any further, I want to ask Karen Hansen, who's our spiritual director for our operations and who's been working in Cannon Falls also, to lead us in an invocation.
I invite you to join me in a word of prayer. Gracious God, we gather to celebrate the reality of this long hoped for medical center and to dedicate it to the health and well-being of the individuals and families and communities that we will serve. Thank you for the vision, dedication, and leadership that have brought us to this day. Thank you for all who have made it happen, from planners and builders to donors, volunteers, staff, and community members, all committed to building a stronger and healthier Cannon Falls. In our lives and in our world, there is illness and dis-ease, brokenness and violence. May this be a place of healing and connection, compassion and integrity. May this be a place where excellence in clinical practice meets the real needs of real people who are known and loved. May the people in this place understand that we can't fix everything that's broken or cure all ills, but we can always care for one another with love and mercy. So bless us this day as we move with gratitude and joy into your future. Amen.
Thank you, Karen. We are truly blessed to be able to be here to celebrate today what we've all accomplished together. Look around. I think if you've taken the tour, you'll certainly be impressed by the space that we now have to operate in. It's not just about the space, though. It's about the opportunity to improve the experience that our patients will experience in this building. We've got a group of incredibly passionate staff, providers, who are looking forward to the opportunity to share this space. They want nothing more than the best for our community, for their families, their friends, their neighbors. As you'll take the tour today, and a lot of you have already been through the tour, I think you'll see the many ways that this will improve their experience. We'll save patients time and travel around the building because of the design and the workflow. We'll offer better communication and certainly an environment that, as Karen alluded to, will provide hope and health and healing along the way. We have a bigger emergency room, and that's impressive compared to our current space. We have a waiting room. We have parking. It's the little things that are going to matter. Our staff has always provided great care, but now they have the opportunity to do that in a setting that meets their needs. I think it also will enable us to demonstrate the collaboration that we have with our partners in Lake City, in Red Wing, in Rochester. I want to have, without further ado, I want to have Dr. Noseworthy, our CEO, give his remarks. And it's an honor to have John here. And I think it speaks to the significance of this project, both to Cannon Falls, but also to Mayo Clinic as we continue to bring and connect our community care with our colleagues in Rochester.
Thank you. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Karen. Thank you all. I am absolutely thrilled to be here with you for this grand opening of the new Cannon Falls facility. I'd like to start by thanking the many donors and employees and all the members of the community who have truly exceeded even their own great expectations of themselves. This is a remarkable facility that's been put together by the 4,000 folks in Cannon Falls and the surrounding area, and that is really something to be terribly proud of. I think it's just an incredible story, and I'm grateful for that on behalf of Mayo Clinic to express that. These contributions will have a lasting impact on the people who live here and will live here going forward in the surrounding area. And this is your facility as much as it is ours. It's really quite striking. Community health and innovation. I just want to say a few words. The Mayo model of community care, if you will. We are committed to community health at Mayo Clinic. We deliver community health services to more than 500,000 people annually throughout the Mayo Clinic Health System. That's half of all the patients that are seen at Mayo Clinic receive the Mayo model of care, and there is no place that does this better. This cutting-edge facility will improve our ability to deliver the Mayo Clinic care to your community and to those who work here and the areas that surround it. Tom alluded to this briefly, but this will be a hub of innovation. The staff here are eager to work with all of Mayo Clinic to find new ways to deliver higher quality health care to the patients who need it. Wonderful staff working together, innovating on a daily basis, supported by technology and connections throughout all of Mayo Clinic. It's really a problem that faces the entire country. How do we provide more seamless care, cutting-edge care to everyone when they need it, where they need it, as safely and efficiently, and also save some costs in doing that to support the community. And you will be at the very center of that, and we're counting on you to help with that. We understand what an economic driver this facility is for your wonderful community. And working with your community leaders, we want to see the community thrive going forward, not only here in Cannon Falls and Red Wing, but all through Mayo Clinic's community care services. I'm lucky to hear wonderful stories every day, and I want to tell you a story about a patient who received care in Cannon Falls. It's a story about a patient from Wyoming who came here when his doctors at home couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. He had a very complex illness, and the last hope was, as they say, go to Mayo's, go to Mayo Clinic, see if they can help you. And they came to Rochester and went through diagnostic and surgical testing and surgery at St. Mary's. It's windy up here. After the surgery, he came to Cannon Falls for post-acute care. This is a relatively new concept, and you are leaders in this, and it's just extraordinary. He came from Wyoming to Mayo Clinic and then came to Cannon Falls for recovery. And when he came here, he weighed 90 pounds. Not 190, 90. His care here was simply remarkable, and we have celebrated that story around Mayo Clinic. The support he got from the community and your staff was truly unbelievable. We'll do more of this. We will innovate further, and more patients will benefit. At the end of his experience here, he said, "The people at St. Mary's saved my life, but the people in Cannon Falls gave me my life back." Oh my goodness. Thank you to everyone here today. This is a huge crowd. Each of you plays a part in giving our patients and their families their lives back. I'm proud and honored to work with you. Thank you all very, very much for what you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Noseworthy. It obviously took many years of planning and extensive support from this community to make today a reality. Also, the incredible support we received from our colleagues in Mayo Clinic in Rochester. It's often said that history repeats itself, and that this is no exception. In the 1940s, this community rallied around the idea of building a new hospital, and they made it a reality in the 50s. We started planning here in 2012, seriously, and here we are in 2014, standing in front of this beautiful new facility. I want to extend a special thanks to a few groups of people. Without whose help, we certainly wouldn't be standing here today. Certainly our local board of trustees who've stood with us as we've been on this journey. Our Mayo Clinic trustees who have partnered with us and seen the benefit that this facility will bring, again, not just to Cannon Falls, but to the entire organization. Our Cannon Falls Hospital District colleagues who, again, made the decision for our partnership and have supported us. The City of Cannon Falls, Goodhue County, our government partners, making the roads available and to get to this beautiful spot. The Minnesota Department of Transportation, our capital campaign cabinet, again, local community members leading this local fundraising effort, our employees and donors. I also want to thank our building partners. Their reps are here today, BWBR and Bolt Construction Company, our architectural firm and construction partners who've been with us and helped us get to this outcome in a way that I think wouldn't have been possible in years past. Mayo Clinic invested $20 million in this facility. The rest of it came from you, the community, our donors. And with that in mind, I'm going to ask Kathy Brecken, who sits on our community board and also chaired the campaign cabinet, to give us her perspective on this.
Thank you, Tom. It's a really good day, Cannon Falls, isn't it? Within the walls of this incredible new facility, I have to ask, can you all hear me all right? The back? Okay. Within the walls of this incredible new facility today are the dreams of many, many people. And many of you are here today celebrating with us. And so it's time for a lot of thank yous. This building took 16 months to construct, but it's been a journey of 10 years. And it's a tribute to what's possible with trust, confidence, and commitment. First of all, I'd like to thank all past district board members during our almost 50 years of independence here. And I've met many of you and seen you today. Thank you for your service. 10 years ago, the district board decided that the best health care future for our community was to join a larger entity, and we hoped it would be Mayo. Mayo was interested, and Mayo Clinic in Cannon Falls forged an affiliation agreement led on the Cannon Falls side by Dean Lindeman, chair of our board at the time, and Ted Bailey. Ray Rapp, Paul Sabin, and Don Hernke were also part of that board making the momentous decision. Thank you to those members for their foresight and for commitment to our future together. Many of us thought that all the hard work was done when the affiliation was complete, and we were wrong. There was lots and lots of work ahead. During the transition to become part of Mayo, we found the invaluable guidance of the then new CEO of Mayo Clinic Health System, Dr. Rob Nesi. Dr. Nesi named Dr. Tom Witt, who you've heard from, as our new CEO. We knew Dr. Witt already because he was the CEO in Lake City and he'd been serving on our local board here. Our local health system flourished under Dr. Witt's leadership. That leadership has now been extended to Red Wing, and making Dr. Witt the CEO of Red Wing, Lake City, and Cannon Falls. He is a busy man, and he's a leader of character and commitment. Dr. Nesi and Dr. Witt were not alone in their support of our patients here in Cannon Falls. Those of us on the board gained a unique insight into the power and the breadth of Mayo Clinic. Mayo demonstrated its commitment to our community and our patients in many ways. 2 years ago, Mayo Clinic fully committed to this project, making a substantial investment in the future of healthcare in this region. Thank you to Dr. Noseworthy, to Dr. Nesi, to Dr. Witt, and to so many other Mayo leaders whose support of this project made it possible. To those of you who are here today who are employees of Mayo Clinic Health System Cannon Falls, first of all, congratulations to you on your new digs. What do you think? You deserve it. Secondly, thank you. You have shown determination, patience, pride, and amazing skills at adapting and managing change. Kudos to you all. Thank you for your leap of faith in our future. And I want to add that the employees here exceeded their fundraising goal for this project by raising over $200,000 through employee gifts. Great job. Bill Priest, our local administrative leader, has been exemplary in leading the local team. Despite some early challenging days, Bill now almost makes it look easy, right, Bill? In addition to Bill's very full-time job as CAO here, Bill has had the primary responsibility for this project that you're seeing today. The mandate to Bill: bring it in on time and on or under budget, and he did that. Great job, Bill. A huge thank you is in order to the City of Cannon Falls Township, Goodhue County, and the state of Minnesota, all of those governmental entities. These groups have been critical to this project, and their support has been evident throughout. It's easy to see this finished building and forget about what to me can be little things like water and utilities and roads. They have been involved all along, and those of you who are local residents may have noticed that the roads on this end of town have undergone some substantial changes, which are still in progress. Thank you to all of our governmental partners. We always knew and expected that in order for Cannon Falls to have a new medical facility, that it would require the mutual financial commitment and support of both Mayo and also our local community. This facility was funded by Mayo Clinic, supplying 2/3 of the required capital. The community of Cannon Falls was responsible for the balance, a number close to $10 million. Some of that $10 million came from accumulated tax levy funds. As you may recall, before the Mayo affiliation took place, the Cannon Falls Hospital District Board levied a tax for support of our hospital. By the way, as I'm sure you already know, there is no longer, obviously, a levy. But for the past 7 years of the tax, that money has been saved to be applied to this project. But even with that, we still needed about $6 million, all to be raised through private philanthropy. That's $6 million in a town of 4,000 people. I was asked to chair the community campaign, and a small group of volunteers willingly joined me. We were guided by the Department of Development in Rochester, with Bruce Bonnickson as the team leader. We were supported at the local level by Dean Lindeman, Development Officer here in Cannon Falls. The local volunteer committee members were Ted Bailey, Dennis Brecken, Paul Bringold, Greg Evans, Jeremy Mao, Mark Shoquist, and Greg Wolf. Reed Qualley also was part of our group, but sadly passed away unexpectedly just as we were beginning to work together. This committee was committed to the goal of delivering the Cannon Falls portion of the cost of this facility. When we successfully met the goal, I remember two comments in particular. Bruce Bonnickson said, "The campaign in Cannon Falls has restored my faith in community campaigns," unquote. And Ted Bailey said, quote, "This is one of the most gratifying things I have done in my entire life," unquote. I agree wholeheartedly, Ted. All of you today who are here, who are benefactors, to you, thank you. You did this. $6 million in a town of 4,000. You did it because you're committed to the community's future. You did it because you understand the importance of health care. You did it because you believe in Mayo. You did it after supporting an addition to our local school and supporting a brand new library. You came together and you did it because we needed it and it had to be done. This new medical campus demonstrates the enthusiasm and pride in our community. It is built on trust, confidence, and commitment. I'm thankful that we have Mayo Clinic in our community to be able to get the best care in the right place and with people who really care. And this is the real reason we did this, to support our patients. Today, I hope you will enjoy touring the wonderful new home for Mayo Clinic in Cannon Falls. This is Mayo Clinic in our community. Thank you, Mayo Clinic. Well done, Cannon Falls.
Thank you, Kathy. I know that's heartfelt. It expresses the journey that we've all been on, and I think it encapsulates the contribution from Cannon Falls completely. So, all right, I'd like to ask our County Commissioner Richard Samuelson to say a few words also.
Thank you, Dr. Witt. Move some pages here. This is a memorable day for our community. We are fortunate to have Mayo Clinic in our neighborhood. In addition to exceptional health care, Mayo has a significant economic impact on Cannon Falls and Goodhue County. We actually have 3 Mayo medical centers in our county: Cannon Falls, Red Wing, and Lake City, which makes Mayo the second largest employer in the county. This helps make us an attractive community to new residents. This day of celebration has arrived because of many hours of meetings, hard work, and collaboration. Another significant construction project here in Cannon Falls is the new Highway 52 interchange and the new County 24 Boulevard, which provide access to this building. It took the townships of Cannon Falls, Stanton, City of Cannon Falls, Mindock, District 6, Goodhue County, and 3 partnerships with Goodhue, Dakota, and Olmsted to coordinate efforts, federal dollars, and Goodhue County's financial commitments help fund the interchange. Mayo decided to build on this site after the interchange was announced because it provides access. The county then also committed to building the new County 24 and asked staff to fast track the design and construction. I want to specifically thank Greg Isaacson, our county engineer, to help in making this road happen. I am excited to see all of this come together for our Cannon Falls. And on behalf of Goodhue County, I thank Mayo for its commitment to the community.
Richard, thank you. Dr. Noseworthy, thank you. And Kathy, thank you also. Well, we've still got some food and to eat and music to enjoy and some tours to take. So I think we'll conclude today's festivities here, this portion of it, with our ceremonial ribbon cutting. I want to now invite our leaders to join us up here. Actually, Kathy and Bill Priest will do the honors with the big scissors. And again, Bill, as Kathy recognized, has been our local leader on this project. And again, I want to give a shout out to Bill, our leadership team here, and really, as Kathy mentioned, our entire staff, because I'm excited and I think they're excited to have the opportunity to serve all of you in the years ahead. So, if that leadership group wants to come up, we'll take care of this.